Hello crafty friends, welcome. Amanda here, and today I'm going to talk about when I found this photo and the process that I went through to get it album. As you can see in the photo, our baby is in this bright colored outfit. So the first thing I did is I went to my 6x6 paper pads because I found a whole, there's got to be 12 inches of 12 of these 6x6 pads that I need to use. And then after I pulled the papers, I was like, well, what are you going to do with this? So I typed up the journaling, and I thought I would have the photo on one side and the journaling on the other side, kind of on a tag. Well, that's where I'm at when I'm still pulling these papers. I went and pulled cardstock. So these are retired colors from close to my heart. And so I thought, okay, I'll do something with that leaf with these bright colored cardstocks, kind of as a cascade from the lower left corner to the upper right. Well, then I wanted to see if there was a title that I could use that was in a sticker pack or something again. So I went through my stash and I found this Hip Hip Hooray, which was a VIP exclusive kit from Close to My Heart. And in that kit was this beautiful star paper. And I went back and I tried to find footage of me creating this paper, but I'll tell you what I did. I used a stencil and I used inks on this star stencil, but then after I removed it from my page, I went ahead and misted the stencil and laid this white cardstock into it, kind of using the negative or the ink that was on top of the stencil, if that makes any sense. And I put it in that bag because it was the colors from this kit. So this, to me, I'm like, all right, now I have a direction. Well, I love those pages that have the journaling written right on them, and I've wanted to do one for a long time. I already had my journaling written up, so I kind of got over the fear and over the insecurities, and I just wrote on this page. And I didn't plan it out other than I knew where my photo was going to go. I knew that I needed to get this title on, and I was trying to wrap the journaling around where the photo was going to go. So I just used rulers to kind of give me a general guideline. You can see I went a little bit crooked towards the bottom, but then when I went back to open up the journaling to make longer lines, I corrected that with the ruler. So I didn't, this is going to sound funny, so I didn't do my fancy writing and slow down. I did my everyday writing. This is the writing that my kids see when I leave them notes. So there it is. I'm going to encourage you to do it. It was hard getting out of that that fear, intimidation factor, but I'm very proud that I did it. And as you can see here, I decided that I needed some more to help frame this this journaling and this page. So I went ahead and I cut the base paper down to 11 by 11. So then the black page cardstock is just 11 1/4 by 11 1/4, and then of course the Lagoon cardstock is the base, and it's tying it all in. I put it aside, and then we had dinner, and today is a new day that I'm creating this, and I was trying to find stars that would work with these colors, and I didn't want to cut everything out again. And then I found these hearts. Well, the story that I'm talking about in this photo is when I had our firstborn, Abra, I was involved with a golf league of these ladies that were typically in their 60s and 70s, some were in their 40s and 50s, but for the most part, I was the youngest. There was another gal that was also in early family stages of life. There was a 40-year-old, a couple 50-year-olds, and then all the rest of them were retirees, and they just embraced us and took Abra on as, you know, she had 85 grandmas. So that's what this story is. And I thought the hearts, even though it doesn't go with the stars in the background, kind of helps support that story. And I will say that I was very minimalistic intentionally on the embellishments. Originally I thought I would just do one cluster of hearts, but then as the page was coming together, that top of the star paper just needed some more, so I put another little cluster up there, and then I could sneak in the bottom corner here again to give some of that color balance. I'm going to add gems, and this page is done. It's not my favorite page, but I'm hoping that it's a treasured memory that's going to be in the album and that my family will enjoy. And it's in my writing, and it tells a story of when I had this little baby and I never got to hold her at events, because anytime I walked into one of the Fenton Farm events, we were playing cards, the baby was taken and I only got her back when she needed changed or fed, and even then there was somebody waiting to take her and care for her. If you like this video, please help me out by pressing that thumbs up button. Here's another video that you may be interested in. In the description below my video are all the supplies that are used, plus some of my favorite tools. Blessings!